Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Previously, on Friday Night Quests, our heroes have received invitations to 3 different dinner dates. Althea to dine with Lord Devereux, Ivy to take dinner with Lady Thorn, who definitely fucks, and Quatra and his allies to discuss a rebellion with Lord Moon. To make matters more complicated, they have now let slip mention of the rebellion near Valeria of the Town Guard, and she demands an explanation.
Yeah, let's talk about it in a room.
Hey, friends.
Mm-hmm.
What rebellion?
Actually, I would like to know, which is why I'm asking if they want to discuss it in my room so you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, you said you weren't into that kind of stuff, so we're just going to talk about it in here.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It's really important to us.
Sexual rebellion.
This is not a sex thing. I may not partake, but I know.
I actually literally don't know what it is, so...
I'm not leaving you alone to talk about a rebellion.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Huh.
Well, then we won't talk about it.
Wow.
The first rule about Rebellion Club.
Yeah.
I look
talk
at
about
Phineus and I'm like, dang, like, there's nothing we can do to convince her, is there?
This doesn't seem to be.
Not at all.
How many second level spells do I get a day?
You get 3 second level spells.
Not spells,
Okay.
spell slots.
Spell
slot.
slots.
Oh.
No, you're right. Actually, it says 3 spells.
3.
3? Sick.
That's pretty good.
Dope.
Yep.
It will end concentration on Venom.
No, it won't.
It's a concentration spell.
Ah, poop. How far out do we think he got?
It's
Wait,
been-
that was the beginning of the day, so we definitely got like
It's
at
been
least
like 4 hours.
sick. I think I killed that guy, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Is that what your intention
Poor
was?
Vannon. Okay.
No, it was to teach him a lesson with death.
The death lesson.
Welcome to Death Lesson.
Never make that mistake again.
your ultimate doom. Okay.
Phineas in his head is like, how many hours was that?
Counting on his fingers.
Now, the wonderful magic of suggestion is that they don't know that I did anything to them.
I know.
So Vannon just might be like, what the fuck did I come out here?
Why did I do this?
Suggestion is
Vannon, not
concentration.
again.
It's a concentration spell for 8 hours.
So
yeah.
you're saying that for the last 4 hours, in the back of your mind, you
Yeah.
had to be like,
Get out in that fucking desert, you
That's why
piece of
he
shit.
looked constipated the entire day.
so when I was like, hey, let's check this bar, you were like, yeah.
Yeah. It makes what I did way more horrible because that means for like the last like 4 hours I've just been like, yeah, die in the desert.
Yeah, you searched that desert.
You fucking asshole.
Oh my word. Okay, so Ivy comes out of the room. She is wearing a I guess from like her waist down, it's a very poofy skirt.
Ooh.
Like it's very poofy. It goes like about to like her knees, but it goes very wide. Up like on her like torso. It is sleeveless, but on her left arm she is still wearing her fabric that covers her whole sleeve. And her hair, she's kind of done up on the top of her head, so it looks very 50s. Her outfit is very 50s, and it looks like she's druid crafted like a whole bunch of kind of like rocks and like little itty bitty like shiny pebbles and stuff like around her neck to make like a little thick necklace.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh wow, Ivy, you look really nice.
Thank you.
Spiffy.
Are you also going to a rebellion meeting?
For freedom?
For sex.
For sex freedom.
For sexual freedom.
Sexual freedom.
I thought I was going to see Valinda.
Oh, yeah, Lady Thorn fucks.
Yeah, so she's heading to a different party than us.
Yeah, different one.
I actually
So-
don't know what party I'm going to because I still don't know what this sex party is.
I don't want to go to any kind of mating party. You can enjoy that.
What What are you guys into?
Yeah, what's this fake rebellion?
I've just been hearing lots of things about freedom today.
Are you a city guard of Mattet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It took you that long to realize.
Well, okay.
Was this Jeremy or?
Well, no. This is Quatra.
Yeah. So you see the position that I'm under.
Well, we're under a position as well.
Is that what the party is for? The sex party?
Yes, the sex party is to learn more of a rebellion that we may or may not join.
What kind of rebellion is it?
It's for freedom.
What of whom?
The slaves.
What slaves?
The fire giants.
Dude, what,
The fire
what?
giants are-
What are you? What are you doing? What are you saying? What are you doing right now? I would slap
We're
you if
gonna
I knew
free
you
the
wouldn't
fire-
kick me across the room.
You know what? Those are a proud and noble people. And it is wrong what this city is doing to them.
Exactly.
What are both of you doing?
Exactly.
I'm
I
into
knew
this.
you'd. I knew you'd
I'm
be into
with you,
this.
Quatra.
I knew you'd
I'm
be into
very
this.
rarely with you, but I'm with you on
So,
this.
what's your name again?
Valeria.
Valeria. I don't want to punch you unconscious.
What?
Why would
What?
you need to do that?
What? Stop. Stop speaking.
I don't want to.
I agree.
Do you have any sort of feelings about this rebellion?
I would like to know just a lot more.
Okay,
Oh,
but
so you don't even really know about it?
No, this is kind of new information.
We don't even know about it.
Oh,
yeah,
then,
this is new to all of us, actually.
Yeah,
Then-
I need to tell people, though.
no.
What? Why do you need to tell them?
Can none of you figure out... You've been a city guard. You have to know.
What would you tell them that we're all confused
You
about
know,
this?
actually, we practice a lot of equality where I'm from, and we don't enslave people, so that's not necessarily the kind of things I had to deal with.
Can I make you a deal?
What would you like to... What?
Slaves!
Okay, hold on.
What do you... What...
Hold on.
This is a no-brainer.
Althea, we're going tonight to learn more about this rebellion. And I will say this, 100%, if the rebellion is just, and it's something that you and I and the rest of them think we should be a part of, then we're going to join it for justice and freedom.
Justice and freedom.
And also, maybe you can join it too. Think
Yeah,
about
because
it.
you're for justice and freedom.
Right?
That's your job.
You're into it. I know you.
You have always felt like you were belittled and you are given work that is beneath what you can do. Rise to
Okay,
the
but hold on.
occasion, Valeria.
Now, you go with us tonight, and you listen. Well, will they let her
With
in?
an open mind, well, you'll have to change.
I'll
I have
vouch.
clothes.
No, I'll vouch for him. Of her.
Her.
Moon trusts me. You can come with us. Think about this. Think about going to your captain and saying you infiltrated a rebellion meeting. Think about
Pretty
it.
good deal.
Think about it. Now come with us and listen. And if it sounds just to you, join.
Yeah.
Or you can come with me to
And-
Valinda.
And if it's not just, if it seems evil, or for gains that aren't about freedom or releasing slaves, then I'll go with you and tell your captain.
I don't think you're going to go to Valinda's.
Last time we had a lovely time. I made her lots of flowers.
That's very nice, but I think Lady Thorn wants things that you don't want.
We'll talk about it.
Oh my god.
Quatra, because you have assistance from Althea, you have advantage on the roll. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I got a 1. I rolled a match.
Do you want to use your little inspiration that we got?
Wait, he's getting assistance from me, so
Do you have
You
an
have
advantage?
Oh,
you have
advantage. Oh, that's a lot better. Persuasion. That's a 15.
So my choices, if I'm to understand your pitch,
Yes.
I come with you,
Yes.
listen to the meeting,
exactly.
find out more,
Yep.
Yes.
or I go with Ivy.
Yep.
No.
And make
The
flowers.
the other option is we punch you unconscious.
No,
Oh, well,
no,
so there's
she was
three
going-
options.
she was
She
going
can
to
go
come with
Three
me.
options.
There's 3 options. She can go to Valinda's.
Go to Valinda's.
She can go open-minded to the meeting, or she can get punched unconscious.
I don't want that third option.
I don't think any
I don't
of
think
us
anyone here
want that
does.
third option.
I don't want it, but I will do it. And I have a move that's named and ready.
Who named it?
What?
Oh,
What?
Colin
One of our Patreon
Yeah,
backers.
one of our Patreon
Colin
members.
Gubner, thank you. What is
Thanks,
the name
Colin.
of that move that you would use
Oh,
on?
I have a move in the hopper.
Well, hopefully you
Geared
won't
up.
need it because I.
Wait, quiet. It's called Tempest Takedown.
Ooh.
How does it work if you needed to knock out with a Tempest takedown?
Oh, actually, it's called the Quatra Chop.
The Quatra chop.
It has either
It
or.
is. Either or.
Well, so dual.
Those are two
names.
very
Yes.
different names, but I like both of them.
How does it work though? How does it knock out your opponent?
You just punch him really hard in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
So I mean, he could use the Quatra Chop, or you could come in and
The Quatra chop sounds like the little slap chop thing. You know what I mean? Like those TV commercials?
Hi, I'm Quatra. This is the Quatra Chop.
All right, for the next 4 hours, I'm going to tell you all about the Quatra Chop.
4 hours.
Has this ever happened to you? I can't use a knife.
The channel's broken. I can't change it. Why, dear God? Why?
It's 4 in the morning.
The
I can't
ultimate-
turn off the TV.
The ultimate
Don't
torture.
you just fucking hate not being able to chop apples?
Aren't you outside just like these fucking apples are never gonna get chopped?
Drops apples everywhere.
How do I hold all these apples?
With the Quatra chop.
For 4 easy pays of $14.99.
And your soul.
Thanks was good goof, Colin.
Hold on, I'm not fucking finished. If you buy now, you get 2 Quatra Chops, 1 Tempest Takedown.
I said it was 4 hours, motherfucker. Strap in.
You're in for a ride.
This thing is a fucking Horcrux.
Eyes are being held open. I said watch it.
Oh man.
That's what's gonna happen to you, Valerian.
That's what's going to happen to you.
Listeners, if
You're
you
just dying on the floor.
listeners, if you'd like us to go on a very bizarre tangent based on something you wrote,
Press 1.
donate at Patreon.
At the $10 level, you too can have unrelated tangents on Friday Night Quest.
You can cast suggestion on us.
Pew, 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 pew.
Whew. I'll come to the not sex meeting and not go with Ivy to that probably sex meeting.
I would say not sex
Oh man,
meeting.
somebody needs to go with.
Mating,
Ivy.
it's that.
I can be okay.
No.
I am an adult,
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to go.
and I am learning more by more. I do appreciate the lessons you have taught me, but I think I should do this by myself.
Also,
Well, you'll definitely want another person there, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, your call.
we'll only be a few houses away if you need us.
Yeah.
Okay, if you'd like to come with me because you want to be there, I'd appreciate that. But if you feel like you have to come with me because I'm a child,
No, we offer to come with you, and now you're changing the thing, so we're not going.
I feel like a lot of the times when you offer things for me, it's because you think I cannot handle myself. And I do believe they're 2 separate things. Come with me as my equal, but do not come with me as my superior.
Cool, I'm not going.
That's fine. I was not really directing that towards you.
Oh, was that to me?
It's probably towards me.
Oh.
Ivy, I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want to do because I have no claim over deciding what your actions should be and what they should be about because you're an adult. You can do whatever the hell you want. And you know what? I hope you have fun at whatever that party ends up being.
Weird sex party.
And to me, Ivy, you're like a ferret. I don't know what the fuck they do. I just let them be.
That's the kindest thing anyone's ever said to me.
What about the thing I just said?
That was
He said a thing about a ferret.
what you think.
no,
Phineus.
Phineas, I appreciate your words, but he did mention animals, which, as you know, I do relate more to those creatures.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh man.
Fair enough.
Welcome to Fair Enough.
The podcast within a podcast.
How many ferrets can we fit into this battle arena?
Let me ask you: are you fair enough?
All right, everybody. Is everybody fair enough?
I can do it.
Fair Enough, submitted by listener Glibble.
Global
Thank you, Glibble for donating at the 10-penny level.
10 pennies. That's
Pennies,
it.
shit.
Wow, what a deal.
Standards are low.
It's in Bitcoin. It's in Bitcoin. Penny.
This is the podcast with a podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Right. I hold out my hand to Phineas.
Oh, and I shake your hand.
Yeah.
Her hand is wet.
Oh, jeez.
Moist.
It's sorry, my frostbite melted.
No, it's fine. That's fine. Well, I thank you.
I appreciate you. You are a good person.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you as well.
Thank you. I whisper, I do believe Althea's still mad at me.
She might be. I don't know exactly why.
I don't think she's never not been mad at me.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Hi, I'm in here too. I think
Hey,
she
Quatra.
has some anger issues.
You know, I'm right here,
Oh,
you
Althea,
guys.
this is about you. You can't be in this.
Althea, are you mad at me?
Are you mad at Ivy?
You know, I haven't been real straight with you because you're an adult.
I don't like the way you say
I
it.
don't like
I
that
feel
either.
like you said that condescendingly.
You came into my life and I didn't ask for it. I wanted to be anonymous, and you had to go and cause me to get involved in this shenanigans situation.
But you're
I
glad
didn't-
to be here now,
I
right?
didn't-
right?
I'm going back to my room, and then
I didn't plan for any of this. It's not my fault you were the first person I saw.
Oh, but the door has been long shut.
I think she.
She's fine. She loves you. Let's go to dinner. Oh, it's not time yet?
I wish we could leave this house. I am very uncomfortable.
Althea,
You're an adult. You can leave whenever you want.
Althea, come out here and talk to Ivy.
No, I don't. There's nothing to talk about.
Do you not want me to be an adult? Did you like it better when you thought I was a child?
No, you know what? I don't need to answer questions from you. I'm gonna stay in my room till it's time to go. Have fun at the sex party.
It's not a sex party.
Hi, welcome back to D&D Couples Therapy.
The other podcast of the podcast.
Right now we're talking to a couple that's dealing with some issues.
We can star wipe if we'd like
To party time?
to when you guys are heading out to
Yeah.
the dinner.
Down for the cause.
Phineas, Quatra, what are you guys suiting up in? Althea, you're still wearing your leather armor?
I'm still wearing the armor. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not changing.
And only the armor.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, because it covers everything.
I was no more jokes from me.
No, I like your
mean
jokes.
in game and out of game.
Thank you.
I do. I really like your jokes.
I like your joke.
Well, thanks.
It's okay, guys. We're friends in real
We
life.
actually
We
really
really-
like each other.
we really like each other a
and
lot.
I really respect you as a human being.
I respect you as a
I
human.
love you.
I love playing with you.
Same, likewise.
My
Quatra, why are you staring at those ferrets? They're not saying anything to each other.
They're talking to each other.
Are you sure about that?
I'm just wearing silk robes, nothing on underneath.
Sure.
Phineas is in his typical like leather pants, white shirt, but he's pressed his vest to look as nice as possible, buttoned it up. He's cleaned his loot. It's the shiniest thing on him.
Oh, I thought you meant Loot.
You always think
Oh
that.
yeah.
he doesn't have any bags. We just carried around
Yeah,
his
I'm just
arm.
carrying around a whole bunch of money.
And I'm polishing.
Polishing my money.
Ooh, I can see myself in this gold coin.
No, a lute is like a guitar, but not,
But
Nah.
cooler.
but cooler.
Exactly.
Does it have like
beer in
guitar?
it.
Does it have like guitar but not written on it?
Yeah.
That's
Just
the name
specifically
of the
for
lute.
Quatra. So if he ever forgets, I just show it to him.
Don't you have a weapon hidden in that?
What?
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 Was
it
Jeremy
still-
asking or was Quatra asking?
This was Quatra.
I assumed it was.
Let's see.
Oh, can I bring a sword?
Hold on a
Is
second.
that normal?
It does not seem like Valeria heard that comment.
Doesn't seem, or do I need to roll inside?
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
Is everybody bringing weapons?
What?
I mean, I will always bring weapons.
Yeah, I mean it's normal in this world.
6.
Did
I
you
rolled a 6.
Didn't you say you are a weapon?
Yes.
Oh.
But I also have a
Room
sword.
108.
Did
Well,
you know
I'm
I
just bringing my loot. I'm not bringing any weapons. All right?
I can be a weapon too?
My sword is decorative, so I'm going to bring it.
I don't think they're going to let you in with a sword.
They'll let Althea in.
Yeah, I've got a bow.
I don't think they're going to let anybody in with weapons. This is a an exclusive meeting. Probably powerful figures are going to be here.
I'm going to bring the sword, and if they take it off me, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think
Do
that's
people
the
not
plan.
bring weapons to sex things?
Not
Sometimes.
usually.
This is not a sex
This
thing. We were
is-
messing around before. This is just a regular boring dinner.
Your thing is a sex thing, though.
Yeah.
It's not a sex thing.
I definitely think she thinks it is.
Thorn thinks it's a sex thing.
So maybe
Yeah.
ask that up front. You
Just
guys can clear
be
the air.
clear.
Do you
Should I
just-
wait until I come inside or do I stand at the door?
As soon as you see her, maybe.
But what
read-
if she doesn't
read-
want to be my friend anymore?
Well, then that's her
That's
loss.
just
Yeah.
the way it is
That's on-
sometimes.
that's
We don't
on
want
her.
to be friends with people that only like us sexually.
Noted.
Unless that's
that
how
is an
you like them.
arrangement,
Exactly.
and then you're sexual friends.
Right. Unless
So
that's you like
so you
that,
have
them.
so there's friends.
Uh-huh.
There's friends who have sex together, and there's friends who do not have sex together.
Correct.
Are there friends who one wants to have sex and the other does not?
All the time.
Yeah,
Sure.
and that's kind of problematic because
But
that
one,
can invite a whole host of problems.
but sometimes the one friend who wants to have sex gets over it eventually.
But what
Yeah.
if one friend?
That friend usually just needs to get over themselves.
So what if one friend wants to have sex and the other does not, but the other who does not still wants to be friends?
Look, if y'all still want to be friends, that's fine, but y'all both have to agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open and honest communication.
Ivy is like furiously like taking down notes, but if you look at the paper, it's just like squiggles.
And
Oh.
if that friend that wants to have sex with you and you don't want to have sex and they don't want to be your friend without sex, you go, I don't need you as my friend because I'm better than that and I respect myself.
Yes.
This mating is so complicated.
It is.
Well, the mating isn't really
I mean, it can be.
Well, I mean, it depends.
the lead up.
Like, it depends on what position.
the
That's
lead up can
true.
be fun too.
How do you
The
remember?
lead up's the fun part.
How do you remember all of this?
You know, it's just kind of
Practice.
like riding a bicycle.
What is a bicycle?
You know what? We'll talk about it later.
Real talk. I wish I'd had that sex talk when I was a kid. It would have cleared up so much.
I think all boys should be given
Like
that
everyone,
sex talk.
everyone should get that one instead of the one we got.
Indeed.
What's
you,
a sex talk?
you
That's
are-
Amanda talking.
You are led out by Valeria and brought to. She does. Ivy, do you want to accompany them and then know where you're going? Because like it's all going to the same place.
Yeah, I do want to like know where places
Okay.
are.
She-
So I never broke my concentration. Like, but that guy's dead, right?
I don't know.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
You still feel it in play.
Yeah, cool.
You would actually, if the spell was dispelled for any reason, you would,
Yeah, I would
you
know.
would detect if it was.
Would death dispel it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it would end.
Death Dispel is
Wow.
my
He
favorite
He had a big
song.
lunch.
yeah, that's a good one.
By
That's a
Damn
good.
it, I wanted to do a callback to an earlier joke we made, and then I forgot about it.
Oh, no.
Hey, listener, pretend I made a joke to a callback. Thanks.
They will.
What a great callback.
If I know our listeners, they do exactly what we want them to. Hey,
Please make sure to talk about how great the callback was in the Discord.
yeah.
What a great callback, guys. I'm
So
very proud
great.
of my brain.
Really
Everybody's actually, there's
stellar.
going to be people that are like, did I miss the call? They're going to rewind the podcast.
Great.
Wait, no, I had a real out of character question and it's gone. Okay. keep
Something
going.
about
You're welcome.
where you're all going, or
Oh, yeah. You could use that spell to know when if you need to know somebody's dead or alive.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You could give a suggestion to somebody and be like, I'm only doing this to make sure you're okay.
So if we're going into a temple, I can like suggest somebody to like walk through all the traps, and I'm like, still alive, still alive. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
I need you to walk at a 5-foot pace every 30 seconds so I can math it out. I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's the third room. There
Yeah,
must be something bad in
see?
there.
hey, oh, I just lost. I can cast a spell again. Good news.
Oh, boy.
Bad news.
Dude, that's how to game that spell.
Hells
All right.
yeah.
That's true for any concentration spell that affects a target. As I rule it, is that you know how long the duration is left, like sort of as the hourglass runs out in your brain, and if it stops, you know.
Sweet.
Okay.
Ivy, do you accompany them to the house and like sort of know where they're going and then where you're going?
Yes.
Okay. So they take you up to the noble quarter. You are brought to one house, and then just 2 houses down is the house of Lady Thorn.
It's nice how they're all together.
Well, they're actually, as you're looking around, the noble quarter is really small. It's like 12 houses.
I'm picturing like Wisteria
Oh, no.
Lane.
Are the lights on in Devereaux's house?
They are.
Oh, no, my God. And I, like, get behind Quatra.
Yeah, we haven't actually responded to that RSVP yet.
I know, but, like, you could still see me from outside.
I mean, why don't you want to go have dinner with him?
Did you meet Devereaux?
No.
I don't think I
I
did.
don't think so.
Is he into you?
Not sure.
I mean, maybe he's nice. I don't know.
Not my type.
Maybe he has important information for us.
You guys have to come with me.
Look,
if I'm gonna
Althea
do
doesn't
it.
want to go. I, mean,
I don't want
she
to go
doesn't
by
have to go.
myself.
We'll go after the
That's
dinner.
true. We go to the dinner and then this dinner.
No,
Wait, your
but
dinner was
see-
later,
no,
wasn't it?
Yeah, mine's earlier.
No, I think yours was later.
So-
Oh,
7:30.
it's 7:30.
We got
Y'all.
an
We can
hour.
go to this dinner, and then we can bounce after an hour.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm into that. But yeah, I don't want to go by myself, guys. I need you there.
All right, we'll
Ivy,
go.
you're heading over to the Thorn.
man, we
Yes,
could-
my dinner was earlier than yours.
Oh, yeah, okay, you can
Well,
go.
no, it's later. It's 6:30 is Moon. 7 o'clock is Thorn. 7:30 is.
Oh.
Okay,
Devil.
yeah, then I'll enter then dip.
Guys, we can go to every dinner.
This is going to
Sure.
be the ultimate party hawk.
All right, listen. First place,
Everybody give me a
appetizers only.
flaming
Second
lover.
place, entree, dessert at Lord Devro's, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, he is probably
I
going
do
to have
not
really
know
good
what you
dessert,
mean.
though.
Yeah, probably.
He was talking about mating.
Everything is about mating.
I don't want to mate with Lord Devereaux, though. Just to be clear, not into him, not my type.
But good ice cream, though.
What is your type?
That's none of your business.
Oh, I didn't know if it was someone's business or not. I'm still learning what is and is not.
Some people like to offer that freely. I do not.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, off to that dinner now.
Cool. This podcast is really sexual, guys.
What are in these cookies?
It's like the third one in a row where it's like, oh, we're talking about a fucking.
Talking about a fucking.
Welcome to our third podcast with us.
Welcome to Talking About a Fucking.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Friday Night Quests. It's me, Mike Christensen, your host and also your dungeon master. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. It will return with you in just a moment. But first, announcements. Everyone's favorite part of the show. I know it's what you're really tuning in for. You kind of just sort of suffer through all the amazing role playing and the fantastic magic and all that stuff. But no. You're here for some announcements. And I have a couple of announcements for you, beginning with our iTunes review contest. As a reminder, if we reach 50 reviews by Monday of next week, May 20th, we will give away a Wormwood dice box, a dice rolling box, signed by all of the guests of the first campaign of Friday Night Quests. Everyone who guessed it on a main episode with the Velvet League is going to have signed this box. And right now, we are at 34 reviews, which means we are only 16 away from our goal. That is a tremendous surge of people who have come forward and talked about the show, and it really, really helps. It helps our show so much when we're trying to find new people to listen and be aware of our show. It is such a monumental gift to us, and we really appreciate it. So we are giving back. One of our reviewers on iTunes will be randomly selected to win this dice box. So if you want to be considered, you got to leave a review on iTunes. A 5-star rating really helps, and a written review is what gets you in the running and what really helps us in a huge way. Those reviews populate to all the other podcatchers. Everyone draws from iTunes for the reviews, which means even if you don't use that, even if you use something like Stitcher or Podbay or Podbean, you're seeing the same reviews. So anyone using those sites will see your words and help guide them to this show. And the more people who leave reviews, the more people who listen and the more this community can grow. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Again, only 7 days left as of this airing. And so got to get those reviews in now. Speaking of this community, we have a Patreon. If you come to patreon.com/Friday Night Quests, you can be a part of our Discord channel. We have a Discord exclusively for Patreon backers, which is a lot of fun. And you get some other cool stuff as a reward for backing. If you back at $2 a month, that is the Bardic Inspiration tier, and we will read your name aloud on the show. At $5 a month, you gain access to Detect Magic. That's a first-level spell that grants you our bonus episodes and our Dungeon Master notes. Bonus episodes include the special Bahamutmas adventure, our favorite fictional winter holiday, Bahamutmas, also known as Dragon's Mercy, which we have a special origin story going for right now on our Patreon. Episode 3 just posted, episode 4 coming at the end of this month. So go ahead and tune into the Patreon if you want to hear that. We also have a special series that you all unlocked coming very soon. It's one of our original recordings when we were trying to test our microphones, and it is a very fun self-contained game told in 4 episodes. It is classic Friday Night Quests. Dungeon Master is Jay Jones. It is a ton of fun. It is coming to you very soon. Thank you so much to our backers on Patreon. New backers include Ashley K. Thank you so much, Ashley, who has also been hanging out with us in the Discord server. So wonderful to get to know them and to get to know all of our listeners who have supported the show and joined us on the Patreon. It is really fun. So thank you so much. And if you want to hear your name on the show, head over to patreon.com and we'll make that happen. Thank you so much for listening. We will be back with you on May 27th for a new episode, and hopefully, if we reach 50 reviews, an announcement of which reviewer gets that dice box. Until then, enjoy the rest of the episode, kick some ass, take some names. Bye! Valeria leads you up the stairs to the door of Lord Moon. She is wearing her uniform.
I forgot that Lord Moon has a really weird, voice.
Oh.
Oh, we get to see that again.
I would have.
yeah.
I don't think you should be wearing your uniform to this.
We should have told her that before we
Well,
got
I wouldn't have
here.
let her leave the house.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
totally
No.
wouldn't have let her-
Oh, okay.
No. I think we got this covered.
How?
Trust me.
Moon's not gonna want to.
He's got disguise self.
Oh.
Trust
oh
me.
no, it
this
only works
is-
on self though.
Yeah, remember we
It
tried
does.
that?
but
Yes.
No. This is.
Why would
Trust me.
Why would we bring us?
I've talked myself out of crazier scenarios, even though earlier
You
just
couldn't
wow.
talk her
Yeah,
into a
can
lot
you
of stuff.
try what you're vocalize what you're trying to think about?
Yeah, it makes sense. She's in a guard uniform. If she's gonna work with the rebels, she's not gonna want to appear looking differently. Don't you think it'll be
Right.
suspecting
Yeah, I
if
guess
she's
you're
not
right.
walking around in her
Smart.
typical attire?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what we tell Moon is
She's on
that
our side.
Yeah, of course.
We've
Of course.
We've already.
We've infiltrated.
Isn't she?
Exactly.
Isn't she already on our side? Really, aren't you on our side?
Well,
You
she
are a
doesn't
friend.
know yet.
TBD.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Total body discord.
Yeah, exactly. Total body discord.
Total body discord.
At
Yeah.
this point, the door opens. I thought I heard someone.
You
out
answer
there.
your own door.
Lord Moon.
Well, I was waiting, and he.
I'm so attracted.
Just patiently sitting by the door. Ooh, I can't wait.
he
I'm so attracted to you.
he
He's
locks,
got a cup against us. He can hear us walking.
he locks his eyes on the Phineus.
Oh no.
Greetings.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, second wet hand of
Now
the
we
night.
know.
Oh, man, why is all these people's
Now we
hands
know.
wet?
Now we know what Lord Moon's
This is a
type
desert. There's a desert everywhere.
We know, it sucks. Oh my god, poor Quatra. Lord Moon's actually into Phineas and not you.
I love this love triangle. We needed one.
Please
fine.
come in.
Sure.
Hi, Lord Moon. It's me.
Hello, Quatra. And sort of looks at Valeria. Quatra, may I have a moment with you?
No. I'll join in that moment as well.
Oh, of course, you're
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
to.
I'll hang here with Valeria, our good bud, and I put my arm around her and I kind of pat her on the shoulder.
You may enter for or appetizers, please. May we
I
speak?
like
in a moment?
appetizers.
Yeah.
We go to the hors d'oeuvre
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah, I follow. Althea, what's an appetizer?
I grab a little tiny plate and a drink, and I'm like, oh man, how am I supposed to eat the hors d'oeuvres and drink? What am I gonna do?
Althea, you actually recognize it's awfully odd that he did open his door, that there are no servants with the hors d'oeuvres, like it's all laid out. Like,
Who else is here?
no one.
I put both my drink and my plate down. This is weird, guys. There's no one else here.
We are the rebellion.
He takes you to a side. I asked you to bring your friends. I didn't realize that you took the invitation to extend to a member of the guard.
Well, first of all, she's a friend. Second of all, check this. We were able to pull a city guard into the rebellion. Now we have an insider.
Yeah.
Make either a persuasion or deception check, depending on how much you believe it. I think it's persuasion.
Totally believe it.
Fine.
Mine's 100% deception.
Then go ahead and roll you two.
So mine's persuasion?
Yours is persuasion.
17 for Phineas.
18.
Well, that will certainly make things easier. I will take your word for it. Looking at both of you.
Can I stare deeply into his eyes to see
Whoa.
if he is lying?
Make an insight roll.
Staring deeply into your eyes to discover your treachery. Fuck, that's a 5.
Phineas,
I just get caught in those eyes.
Phineas, you know I'm into him, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Over
That's
on
fine.
the side, I'm trying to make sure that no one eats the food and drinks the stuff.
I just picture like slapping it out of Ivy's.
Stop it. Stop.
But it looks very delicious.
Let's
Stop it.
rejoin.
Make some good berries.
Let's rejoin your friends.
Excellent.
Oh, did you come in with them?
Yes.
Nobody took
Okay.
our weapons.
No one to take our weapons.
There was no one to take your
I
weapons.
still have my bow on
So,
my back.
Moon, where is everybody?
I was expecting more, but I have not heard from Braun.
I can't stay long. I have another engagement to go to.
Yes.
What engagement?
None of your...
Valinda.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Is it? I mean, it's a dinner.
I mean, Lady Thorn fucks, so...
She does, but she also collects and gossip and rumors.
So just, like, keep your mouth shut
Yeah, this
Ivy.
was Ivy. This was
Now
not
or later?
later when you're at the Lindas.
No, I mean, you can talk.
I mean, you can talk, but, like, don't tell her things
When-
about us.
What am I not telling her? That we have done a lot of things.
Just talk
Don't-
about... You're only allowed to talk about stuff that happened before you met us.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. I did tell her about our time in Narrow Walk.
Don't tell her anymore, okay?
Okay.
starting now.
I think that seems fair. May we have a seat, please, and discuss terms?
Real quick, Lord Moon,
Of course.
You've got to-
I believe your name was Phineus.
that's right.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I bet.
Question. You've got a rebellion going,
I do.
and Braun didn't show up. Was Braun 50% of your rebellion?
No, we have others. Braun is a member of the militia, a member of the Bay House, and was speaking with some of the contacts.
Point of order. Isn't Valeria Bay House?
Valeria's Dunhouse.
Oh.
The Dun
well,
are
what's
the Dun are the
difference?
city guard, the Bay are the military.
Okay, but they're all like...
Ordinarily.
They all work together.
Ordinarily.
Sniffing each other's
okay.
farts.
They're...
That's how we
But
say
the Bay House is the one that's been on the front lines with the elves. That's the one where there's been the friction.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
You remember that the person that Phineas had dinner with was the head of the Dun House,
Mhm.
Yes.
and the head of the Bay House was.
I
getting
had
some-
drinks with
Was getting
him.
some sass from her about his house not being in order.
Oh, that's right, that bitch. I'm
Sassy.
Team Bay all the way. He and I had a nice moment.
Bay is Bay.
Braun was meant to bring some more of his compatriots. They haven't arrived yet.
Yet or at all.
And they had the same beginning time as you, and you were.
Lord Moon, what is your agenda for this rebellion? I think we got the truncated version of it earlier, but like, to what extent are you rebelling, and for who?
The fire giants are enslaved. This is not just.
We agree to
Not
that.
just what?
No, justice. It's short for justice.
What is justice?
Justice is treating all people equally as they should be treated. This is not happening to the giants.
Yes, and no slaves.
They have been imprisoned. They have been coerced, some violently. They have been oppressed.
Lord Moon, why
Well,
are
I've
you
heard
so?
I'm just kidding, God.
Lord Moon, why are you so invested in the fire giants?
Why are you so invested in Phineus?
I'm curious about the fire giant thing.
On the matter of the fire giants, he sort of blushes a moment.
Aww.
Isn't he a tiefling?
He is a tiefling. The fire giants.
He's heating up.
I see no reason other than simply seeking their freedom. They are imprisoned and
It's-
they are outcasts.
It's what is right.
It is the just thing. I appreciate that. I give the impression of someone who must have an ulterior motive. This is not new for me or people of my heritage.
You don't come across as creepy.
I
Definitely not to Quatra.
I appreciate that, Quatra. I really do. It does mean a lot. But I know that you all have no reason to trust me.
Yeah, why should we trust you?
Because I would not come to you unless I thought you could help, and I trusted you. You could have reported me. Clearly you are speaking with a member of the city guard.
He did let me go this morning when he had me tied to a
Yeah,
chair.
why did you have him tied to a chair, though? Like, you could have just talked to him.
That was Braun's insistence. It took some talking
So
to.
it's Braun that we shouldn't trust.
I don't know that that's necessarily true. Braun is a passionate
Look, well,
individual.
Braun's not here, so I don't trust the guy.
So, Lord Moon, the fire giants, we had the privilege of speaking to some of them today, and they
You
were
what? You what now?
long story, but we went down and talked to some fire giants. A guy left to go find something. But they were unsure of where they could go. When you free them, do you have a place that they can go?
That is what we need to figure out. I had some discussion with them of going north, but matters have complicated that.
Yeah, there's a civil war up there.
That wouldn't necessarily be a problem if not for the entrance of the elves.
Well, here's the thing. We have a really shortened timeline because there's a certain, storm coming our way.
We haven't even mentioned the grave storm.
Yeah, the grave wind.
There's a grave wind?
Grave wind.
Is that what it's called?
2 days.
That is what it's called.
Oh.
We were planning a strike the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
Perhaps the confusion would aid our business.
I think that you're going to end up with a lot of casualties.
Yeah, you don't want to be running through a grave wind.
You don't understand. Braun was going to speak with the soldiers out in the desert.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're going to be able to do that.
You're saying we can't cancel?
It would be challenging. We'd have to rush out and pass the news along to them.
Well, don't worry. I've got an owl that obeys all of my commands.
Oh, yeah, sure does.
Gregory, I suggest that you learn to speak human.
Did you bring your owl to this party?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Oh, no,
thank
I
God.
thought I had, speak with animals, and I do not.
Althea, there's no hard feelings with Braun tying me to a chair. I understood his position.
Cool, I don't.
Braun has been fighting against the elves his entire life. He and his brothers and his fathers.
And look at these ears. I'm an elf.
It has been difficult to keep the focus of the soldiers.
Well, I this is really important. Does Braun's agenda follow yours? Is he just
Good question.
trying to free the fire giants, or is he using your rebellion to cause violence and do damage to these people?
He needs to be here for him to answer these questions.
We can ferret out the fire giants tonight. We can go down there in darkness. Basically, yep.
We're not going to be able to free all the fire giants tonight. There's nowhere for them to go, and they're giants.
Yeah, well,
And
it's
we're with
nighttime. If there's a
member of
time for
this-
them to escape, it'd be now.
Yeah, we risk waking up a lot of the city guard. Plus, we have a city guard with us, and we don't even know her alliance.
The issue is also complicated by the elves now that they're here and they don't sleep the same way. It's complicated matters.
Let me correct my friend. We do know our friend City Guards Alliance. She's
do
definitely
not.
Shut up. We do. She's definitely with us.
Man, this has come full circle. Quatra is trying to talk somebody into not saying something
Oh my
ridiculous in
gosh.
front of somebody else.
We're just all on the same page, aren't we,
Don't
guys?
you have a dinner to go to?
Oh, yes.
I'm leaving this party forever.
Our friend has to go to Lady
My deception skills aren't that good.
Starwipe to in front of Valinda's house.
Do you depart?
I do.
As you open the door, you see a few humans standing on the doorstep, about to knock. Oh, thank you.
Yes,
And
come on in. I am leaving.
they push their way in, and Quatra, you recognize Braun, followed by about 5 other soldiers, similarly dressed men, all wearing heavy cloaks.
Who are these jokers?
He has come.
We don't have to call them jokers.
Braun,
We really shouldn't.
Braun
We
is
just
here.
are meeting them right now.
This is Braun. He is here to address your concerns. Braun, you've met Quatra, and this is
Longshadow.
Longshadow. And, my dear,
Did you forget your code name?
I don't have one.
Batman.
Oh.
I am. Wait, what's a tiefling name?
This is the
Big Red.
I'm big. I go by Big Red.
yeah, it's a pleasure to introduce you all to Braun and
I puff out my chest a little bit because I'm actually quite a thin genasi.
and Braun nods and says, "Moon, we have to have a conversation." Yes, we're here for a meeting, Braun. We need to discuss these elves that you've brought into this matter.
There's only one.
What elves?
Oh, right, the other one.
Oh, that's right. You're an elf.
Yep, I left though.
Yeah, there's there's technically only one elf here.
But they're all associated, right?
Braun, me being an elf has very little to do with who I am.
Yeah, he's from this monastery no one's ever heard of.
I think it speaks to a larger issue. The free foxes are interested in more than just what you're talking about.
Skirt, free foxes?
And Mood also like widens his eyes. What exactly are the free foxes? Aldo Bay is gathering his forces in the desert. And we're going to liberate the giants, just like we talked about, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, like, pinning that, there's a grave wind coming, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
And they're not just going to stop with the giants. We're going to get together, and we're going to go ahead and deal with the elves.
Grave wind thing.
When you say deal with the elves,
We've been at war, and now the Baron has proven that he's a sympathizer.
I mean, I think that you missed the part where I said that there was a grave wind, and
Bay,
that, like, that's...
this is
a
unproductive
problem.
business.
Everyone is going to die if we don't do something about the grave wind, and there will be no giants to free.
she's right about that, but wait, continue, Brun. You want to kill the elves?
It's not about what I want. It's a mandate I was given
By whom?
by my Baron. But now he's turned his back
So
on
the
the mission we had. So,
because there's peace now.
if you can call it that. I don't stand for it. Aldo Bay doesn't stand for it.
Now, when you say kill the elves, do you mean everyone? Women? Children?
We'll stand against whoever stands against us, and the rest will be cast out.
What do you consider standing against you?
Raising a blade.
What if they want to leave peacefully?
What if they're defending themselves?
They raise the blade, we'll act accordingly.
Yeah, but if you raise the blade first and then they defend themselves...
Can I roll
it's not
insight to
really
see, like, this guy's just got murderous intent?
You can, yeah, roll insight.
12.
This guy's just got murderous intent. And he is accompanied by 5 others who are in line with what he's thinking.
What if we don't agree with your idea of the rebellion?
We thought that might happen. And they whip back their cloaks and they pull out crossbows.
I immediately spring into action.
All right. Roll for initiative. Thanks for listening to Friday Night Quests. Your heroes will return in 2 weeks. Ivy is played by Amanda Joy Condon. You can follow her on Twitter at Amanda Joy. That's spelled Joy. Althea is played by Hilary Levi. You can follow her on Twitter at Hilary Levi. Phineus is played by Jay Jones. You can follow him on Twitter at JAwesomeJones and on his other podcasts Roll the Seas and Wrath and Story. Quatra is played by Jeremy Fox. You can follow him on Twitter at JLeeFox. I'm Mike Christensen, and I'm on Twitter at SuperGeekMike. Our theme song was composed by Khyle Fryer. He writes fantastic tracks for your D&D games, among other things, so follow him on SoundCloud for more great musical content. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. This episode also included ambient sound from TabletopAudio.com. Are you interested in bonus episodes of Friday Night Quests, the kind you won't hear anywhere else? How about exclusive access to our Dungeon Master notes? You can find that and more by supporting our show at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. We also have an online store. If you visit the merch link on our website, you can go to our Redbubble shop and get t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, phone cases, and so much more. If you like our show, we recommend you check out Wrath and Story, a hilarious RPG show set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40k. Jay Jones and Andrew Dickinger, along with their Servo Skull Daniel Fernandez, bounce from one crazy adventure to the next, hoping for fortune, glory, and decent dice rolls. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and until next time, play fair and have fun. I'm